guns and UFOs. W.C. Wampler. 3 questions with interwoven answers. Are you one of the people who says, turn in all the guns, melt them down. If we refuse to war, we'll have no use for them? You are wrong. Are you one of the people who says, UFOs are so much hogwash? Birds, balloons, and camera tricks. No such thing. You are wrong. Are you one of those people who says our government will uphold the Constitution and the amendments? They will watch over us, and they would say so if there was a problem in our midst? Opinionated answers. Guns. There has always been the insane, the fools, the cowards who shoot, mutilate, or otherwise destroy people who don't necessarily have it coming. That will probably never change. We can only hope that some good hero is armed and ready if a tragedy like that is to begin. UFOs. Let's be clear. It is not a good idea to believe anything you hear or even see at face value. But 2 conditions help to sort things into the various realities: a scientific approach and first-hand witness. Here I'm asking you who are hearing me to begin your own scientific investigation and compare what you find with what you already see as facts. While you're doing that, remember to value last those trying to profit from what they're doing and those still sworn to secrecy. Start by looking up the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment. It goes without saying that you should be able to protect your family from the snakes and the rats. But this was originally designed to protect people from tyranny. Not just a psychotic king or queen with armies torturing for taxes, but any elected or self-appointed government that is willing to risk everybody's life by dishonesty and secrets of the gravest enormity. Next, look up the Greada Treaty of 1954, as documented in the Library of Congress. Note that President Eisenhower and General MacArthur were 2 of the many who witnessed the signing. Yes, this was a peace treaty with the gray extraterrestrials that stated that humans and ETs would not interfere with each other and that they could live, as they always have, underground, and they could take some humans for experimentation because they thrive on some of our granular secretions. This in exchange for high technology, which is in use today. I know, ha ha ha, Bill, for a while there, we thought you were serious. Cross-reference that with things that General MacArthur said in public many times about war with beings from other planets. With that information in mind, look up Phil Schneider, Engineer Phil Schneider, on gun control. Oh, is this Philip of the youth organization selling cupcakes at the benefits? No. This is Engineer Phil Schneider with security clearance high above top secret, builder of underground fortresses for the government for 17 years, including Dreamland, S4, Area 51, who died for exposing that while they were digging almost a mile down, they found many greys living in the earth, with laboratories and breeding chambers. That resulted in the Dulce Wars, underground in New Mexico. His body was mangled, but he got out with his life. He personally shot 2 of them. He said in his talks, they are mortal and can be killed. He also said of the 11 known varieties of extraterrestrials, 9 are not friendly. Look up engineer Bob Lazar. Greata Tree, Phil Schneider, Bob Lazar. With majestic security clearance 38 levels above top secret, who worked at Area 51 studying alien aircraft, among other things. Don't stop there. See what you can find about Commander Valiant Thor. He is Venusian. He landed a spaceship with a crew of 200 in Alexandria, Virginia, March 16, 1957, and was taken by police escort to the Pentagon, where he stayed in an apartment for 3 years, used and abused while they tried to get information out of him, until 8 a.m. March 16, 1960, at which time he vanished in front of everybody. His IQ is beyond human charts. He speaks any language known to man. He's not at all like the Greys. He is an ambassador to the universe on the Council of 12. Look up Dr. Frank Stranges, friend and confidant of Commander Thor, and author of the book Stranger at the Pentagon. If you look into this seriously, you'll find yourself, like me, digging deeper to cross-reference this mind-boggling information. This is much more than, do they exist? Much more than, are they planting electric particles in people? More than, are they responsible for many of the 2,300 per day, 900,000 per year Americans that go missing? You heard me. I'm talking about the Greata Treaty, the alien agenda, the New World Order. Couple all of the depth of that with insistence on obliterating constitutional amendments, and the questions pile up on each other. If we decide that those few people and countless others are not bold-faced liars, and that there is something in what they say is true, and they swear is true, suddenly many mysteries are explained. The missing link, the astounding ancient wonders of the world, the gods of the hieroglyphics, and the ultimate fate of humankind. Anyone who looks into this seriously will instinctively take up arms. Our race may not be able to stop what's been predicted, but good people must be armed to slow down complete takeover. It is the plan. At least go down fighting, for goodness sake. One more thing. In my opinion, people should be saying to themselves and to each other, it's time to stop telling our kids that Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny are real, and that extraterrestrials and the boogeymen are not.